We're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Core and Calisthenics. It is Thursday, the 23rd. Hope everyone had a great week. If you were here on Monday for our full body strength, might be a little sore in the hamstrings and glutes. That's great. That means you were pushing it. I was a little sore. I'm still a little sore. So, hey, when I show you the exercises, I'm leading by example. I'm pushing myself, the intensity, because if I don't push myself, I would expect you to push yourself. So we're going to get started with our mobility work. We'll start with a little movement around, especially the spine. So we're going to bring the hands behind the head, and from here, we're going to crunch the chest down. So nothing below the chest is going to move. We bring the elbows together, and then we open up, looking at the ceiling, elbows wide. So we're focusing on the thoracic and cervical spine. That's our upper part of the spine. Make sure we're not breath holding. We want to move around. Really stretching the back side and then stretching the front side. And now we're going to get a little bit more lateral motion. So we're reaching for the ceiling with each elbow one at a time. Try to keep that ribs down here. So avoid flaring the rib cage out as you reach. All right. Now, we get into the wrists because if you've been doing this class before, we get on the hands quite a bit. So, with the arms straight in front of you, make a hard fist. Really close that fist super tight. Make sure that thumb and the pinky especially stay tight. You're going to pull the fist down and squeeze that forearm as hard as you can. I'm still pulling. People tend to let go of that thumb a little bit. Make sure you're crushing that thumb. And now from here, from this bottom position, we're going to open the hands and then pull the hands up and back. Pull, 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 pull. Up here, fists tight, pull down. Squeeze those forearms hard. Open the hands, splay those fingers wide, and pull back. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing hard. So I'm making those fists, pull down. Forearms are getting really tight. And open, spread those fingers, pull the hands up and back as far as you can. One more time. Squeeze those hands, pull down, open the hands, pull up. There we go. So now we get that wrist moving a little bit more. Now, let's get into the shoulders a little bit. Super simple right now. We're just going to do a little hug and open and keep the arms horizontal in line with the shoulders here. We're just going alternating which arm goes on top on that hug. And now we're going to do this diagonally. So now I'm going to open diagonally and hug, open the other way diagonally and hug. Woo. So there's maybe a little coordination there for you. Now I'm just going to switch also every other or so motion when we're crossing the arms, which one is on top and which one goes on the bottom. All right, got the chest opening up, shoulders moving around. Let's get into the hips. So here, if you need to grab a wall or anything like that for some balance, feel free to do so. We're going to be standing on the right leg, and the left knee's going up, so I'm just mirroring you exactly how you look in the mirror. Get that knee as high as you can. From there, keep your belly button pointing forward. We're going to bring that left knee up and to the side. My hips, my pelvis are still squared forward towards you. I'm not turning like this. All right. Now, once I hit my roadblock here, keep that knee as high as you can. It's going to come down a little bit. That's fine. I'm going to rotate shin horizontal. Squeeze that you're going to feel as you're driving up. That side glute contracted. I'm going to rotate that up vertical and then forward. I'm going to repeat that side again. So we go out, keep driving up, keep driving up, keep driving up. rotate, hold, squeeze, rotate vertical again, drive the knee up, and then we close. One more. Go out to the side, squeeze that as far as you can. Once you cannot go any further, rotate, squeeze that, feel that side hip working. Rotate again, drive up, bring it in. Shake that up a little bit. Get the other side. Left leg stays planted. Make sure that knee stays completely straight. Right knee to the chest. Squeeze that. Belly button always points straight forward. Open the leg as far as you can. Rotate, 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 rotate. Keep that shin horizontal. Squeezing the leg up. Rotate vertical. Drive the knee up. Forward. And again, out to the side, watch that pelvis, make sure it's forward, rotate the leg, squeeze it up as high as you can get it, rotate again, drive the knee up, and forward. We got one more. Open, rotate, squeeze, rotate, and really focus and forward, and that's it. All right, we're gonna get on the ground, and we're gonna do a little inner thigh stretch here. First, on the hands and knees, hands on the floor, knees on the ground. We're gonna stick the left leg out first, plant that foot down, slide it out as far as you can. I'm gonna walk my hands over to that side as well. And as you exhale, you're just gonna rock back. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, rock back. Showing you the side view here. And I'm keeping a slight arch through my spine. So I'm trying to wrinkle the back of the shirt as I rock back. We get one more here. And nice. Now we're gonna get the other side. So left knee is down, right leg goes out, slide that foot out, walk the hands over. Exhale. Lean forward with an inhale and repeat. Again, we're arching the spine as we go through this. Make the exhale last. Let's get two more. And that's it. All right, we're gonna do one more wrist stretch here. We're gonna be sitting down on the legs here. You get a cushion because you need a cushion because your knees get a little too tight. You can't sit on the ankles. Make sure you get a cushion on your knees, anywhere here, so that it helps you out. But the wrist, you get the back of the hands, so those knuckles are going on the floor. Start right next to the knees and try to bring those wrists to the floor. Now from here, this is already too tight. You're like, oh my God, my wrist is gonna break. Slide the hands back a little bit more for a little bit easier stretch. You gotta find where you can handle it. It shouldn't be painful, but you should feel a stretch. Or if you need a bigger stretch, we just slide those hands forward. We just hold here. We're gonna make this an active stretch as we're holding. Making sure the crook of the elbows always face forward, so that the elbows stay straight. Squeeze the palm to the forearm as hard as you can. Those fingers can come up as well, that spine. Squeeze and hold as hard as you can manage. It's very similar to that fist pull position we were working on in the beginning. But this time we have the hand open, we have the floor really pushing us into that stretch position. Keep contracting. Let's go for 10 more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And rest. Oh, shake that off a little bit. All right, so now let's get started into a little bit more core activation. We're gonna start facing down. I'm gonna show this one first before you give it a shot. Now, a lot of the core movements that happen in the real world are happening in this crossbody pattern through the front, but also through the back. So we can get the back side here. On this one, because that's one a lot of people have trouble with. So from lying down, face down, I'm gonna rest my forehead on my hands, my elbows are out, and I'm just gonna take one hand out of the way, okay? Just so it can move freely. Now we're gonna think about a shoulder of that free arm, and opposite leg, I can be lifting, squeezing as high as I can, and back down. So I'm just gonna keep that arm bent, that way I'm not focusing on bringing the hand up, but the shoulder up. So now, join me on this one, we're gonna exhale, squeeze the shoulder and the leg up, and then back down. So that pelvis should be staying flat on the ground as we lift and contract. We should not be trying to turn like this or doing anything weird with the body. It should just be that shoulder blade, and that leg squeezing up. And again, they're opposite sides. We do one more. And then I'm going to switch sides. So now, my head's still resting on the my forehead's still resting on the back of the hand. The other arm is bent. I'm lifting shoulder and leg. Squeeze and relax. Use the exhale as you're squeezing up. We're going to do 3 more. And just feeling all the muscles along the backside contracting to lift. And rest. Okay, from here, we're going to flip over, face up. We're going to get into a bridge with a roll in here. So the feet are planted on the ground, solid. The hips are coming up. But once I bring my hips up, one arm's going to stay on my side, and the other one's going to be up. I'm going to roll over that bottom arm, and I'm going to reach. I'm coming back down, the hips go up, I roll over to the other shoulder, and I reach back. All right, so join me with this one. Roll over to your shoulder, get those hips up first, and then turn. Also, checking those knees, making sure the knees are not buckling in. That's not a strong position on this. Driving the feet through the ground. Rotate. Reach. We're moving in different planes of motion. And that is it. All right. So next up, this class is all about locomotion, moving your body around different ways as well, exploring different movements. So what we're going to do, now that we moved around a little bit, we're going to do a drill. It's called the get down, get back up drill. So we're going to start on the feet. We're going to be getting down to different positions on the floor and then coming back up. I'm going to do this a little bit slow, just so it gives you a chance to figure it out first on your own. And if you have trouble, you can check how I'm doing it. So this is going to be kind of like the last part of our warm up here. First, we're going to cross our arms. If this is too hard, just clasp your hands together. Okay, but try to do your best to keep your arms crossed like so. So from standing position, we're going to go on the floor, flat on the ground, on our back side. So lie down, face up. So I'm just going to come down, and I'm not using my arms. I'm just going to lie down. Now from here, keep the arms crossed, I'm going to come back up. Figuring out. If you're struggling with this a little bit, remember you can do it with the hands clasped, so that way your arms can help you out a little bit. Now we're going on our side. Let's go on our right side. So I'm going to come back down. I'm going to lie down on my right side, and then I'm going to come back up. Now you're seeing why it's called the get down, get back up drill. Now we're going down to the left side. So coming down to the left, We're coming down. Figure out how to move best. We're moving a lot of things here in a little weird position. Come back up. And then the last one we're going to do here is going to be lying down, face down. Please don't hit yourself on the face with the floor. So we're going to come down however you can. Figure it out. I'm going to do this very slow to make sure you guys get a shot at trying this on your own first. And we're going to lie down, face down, and then come back up. All right. If you had a little bit of trouble with that one, make sure you practice that on your own. Good measurement of knowing how well you're going to live when you get older is being able to get on and off the ground without using your hands. So use that for what it's worth. Now, we're going to get into a little bit of very front core focus, a lot of oblique work as well. So this one, we're going to have 3 minutes to get as many good rounds as you can. So make sure you got your beats going on to keep motivated through this at home. There's going to be only 2 exercises. Now, one exercise is unilateral. We have to do both sides. The first exercise is going to be our side plank with rotation. So for my side plank position, forearm is down, the top leg is going to go forward. Okay, very important. We have the top leg forward. So the shoes stay down on their sides. Make sure the heels don't come off the ground. From here, I'm holding the side plank. My hand is cupping the ear. I'm going to rotate to try to touch the floor with the elbow. If you can't touch it, stop there. That's fine. Just make sure you're going as far as you can. One thing I do not want you to do, people will do this. You look at my hips. They'll bring the hips up to turn. Now that kind of defeats the purpose because I want you to move from the upper spine and not from the hips. So make sure your butt stays down when we do those. So that's going to be exercise number 1. We're doing 10 reps one side, 10 reps the other side. Exercise number 2, we are doing a straight body crawl going sideways. So on the hands and feet, opposite hand and foot move together. I'm keeping my butt down. Okay, work with whatever speed you got, but we're going to go 10 steps one way, 10 steps the other way, and then we go back to those rotation side planks. All right, so we have, again, 3 minutes. It's going to be a lot of here. I'm going to angle this down a little bit. And hey, shout out to Kristen. She's been doing the workouts quite frequently. If I can find my remote. Where did I put the remote? There we go. I got it. All right, so we got 3 minutes. As many good repetitions as you can. Don't hold back. There's going to be a lot of core. You should be burning through the abs, a lot of oblique as well. All right, so let's get ready. Get set. Be good. So rotating. Remember to keep the hips down. Use the exhale. 10 reps. No breath holding. Once you finish your 10 on one side, get to the other side. Remember, top leg is forward on the side legs. Cup that ear. And keep the fingers around the ears. Are the shoes staying down? So I got my 10 each side. Now I'm going to do that straight body form. 10 steps each way. If you have to break it down 5s or 2s because of the speed you got, that's fine. Do whatever works best for you. You got 2 minutes to go. Keep the bodies completely straight. So I'm going to take 5 steps here. And then back again. And then we're back to those side planks with rotations. Let's keep moving. Come on. Keep those hips down. Try to touch the floor as far as you can get. We're priming all those abs, all those obliques for our circuits that we'll have after this. Get those straight bodies, crawls as smooth as you can. And we're not just only working the abs here and the obliques, but we're also getting some shoulder stability. So the slower you go through the air on those crawls, the better. "30 seconds to go. Finish up whatever you can. Finish up whatever you can. Keep those hips down on those planks. 15 seconds. Try to get to the other side. Finish it out strong. And that's it. Barely squeezed out. 9 on that second side. All right, shake it off a little bit. We're gonna go into a little bit more with our 30-second pace that we're used to here. So we're gonna have 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest into 3 movements. Now, the 3 movements we're gonna be working on here first. The first one's gonna be a crab reach. So we have our feet planted, our hands behind us. We bring the hips up, and as we bring the hips up, we bring one hand off the floor and reach. So remember that bridge, that hip lift with the roll over the shoulder that we did? It's pretty much like this, except we're on the hands. So make sure we turn that chest to face each direction. Knees do not give in, they stay strong, hips go up. So that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2. We're going to be doing a low bear crawl, 180 degrees. So this is for 30 seconds. Just keep turning 180 each time. We're staying down, close to the ground with the knees. Opposite hand and foot move together. I go 180 degrees, and then I come back. Shoulders stay under the hands the whole time. We just keep going for the whole 30 seconds. And then the third exercise, here, you're involving the lower body a little bit more from this bottom squat position. And if this gets too intense, you can do this on the knees instead. It's very similar to that stretch that we did for the rocking of the inner thigh. I'm gonna put my hands in the floor to get some weight off me. And I'm gonna stick my leg out. I can rock back here, come back to that squat. My hands are off the ground. I come back up. And can you just keep rocking like that? You're going to challenge it a little bit more. I'm just going to switch here and switch right away. So I'm still rocking, I rock, and then when I rock forward, I just do one quick switch from side to side. All right, so we have our crab reach, we have the 180 low bear crawl, and then we have the leg switch from that bottom squat position. So 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Let's move quick, with intention, with intensity. Don't hold back. We don't do that here. Get ready. 30 seconds. Get set on that crab. As many as you can, as well as you can. Let's go. Using the exhale. Hips go up. Reach. All the way back. Let the chest turn facing the walls. So we're past halfway. Knees stay apart. Hips go up, squeezing the butt cheek to the top. Working the muscles on the back side of the body. That's time. We're getting 180 degree bear crawls. Knees stay close to the ground. Super, super, super slow with the steps. Opposite hand and foot move together. Check those knees. Are they like 2 inches away from the ground? If they're not, fix it. Hands, they stay under the shoulders. You're just turning over 1 point. We're not going in circles like a big circle, just axially rotating. That's time. Next one is going to be our leg switch. Remember, do whatever you can on this one. You can use the seated, so rock here. You can do it kneeling there, or get those knees off the ground for a bigger challenge. Remember to unload between each side. Now I'm just turning, switching, boom, boom. I'm staying on the toes of that planted leg. And I'm switching sides with that one smooth motion. Put weight onto your hands. All right, we're going back to that crab reach. Shake it off a little bit. 5 seconds, we're going. Feet are planted, ready, and you can reach, reach, reach. Push away from the ground. Always push it away, like you're stiff arming someone from the face. 10 seconds, keep it moving. As best as you can, keep going. Don't slow down. 5 seconds. All right, bear curl. You need to do some wrist shakes, wrist circles. Shake that off a little bit. Get ready. And let's go. Steady, slow. Remember, abs should be braced for a punch. Hips steady. You should be moving like you have a tray of hot coffee on your back and you don't want to spill it. Pushing away from the floor still on this one. All right, next up, we have our leg switch from that squat position. I'm gonna go a little faster on this one. You can keep up, and let's go. Rocking back and forth, rocking back and forth. I'm gonna turn so I can show a different angle. Notice how my torso goes back and forward to put my weight on my arms so I can make that switch smoother. You're gonna have some space, some time in the air to make that switch smooth. We have 5 seconds to go. And rest. One more round. Last round. Just a little tape there. Ready? Set. Let's go. Push. Push. And all those muscles on the backside. All the stuff you don't see in the mirror. That's all the good stuff that helps you keep good posture, helps you move well, keeps your spine healthy. You got 5 seconds to go, and strong. All right, last time, with this 180 bear curls. The slower you go, the better. Remember, keep steady. Always pushing away from the floor. The work is done when the 2 limbs are off the ground, when you're traveling through the air. So that's when we really want to slow it down. We got 5 seconds. Woo. Last time we do these leg switches. Remember, rock back and rock forward. Shift your weight onto your arms so that you can do a quick switch. Let's go. 30 seconds. Rock, and I rock again. Remember, you have to do this on the knees, with the knees on the ground. That's fine. Do whatever you can. As fast as you can, safe advantage. 10 seconds to go. 3. And rest. All right. Now I'm getting a little sweat going. Wipe that off. We're almost done with a half hour of power. And we're gonna do one little quick circuit again. Whew, I'm gonna get a little water. Hope you're all doing well. Next up, new set of exercises coming up. So on this next one, we're gonna be doing a scorpion reach. So for the scorpion reach, we're getting in that quadruped position we should be familiar with now. Hands on shoulders, knees on our hips. We sit back. From there, hips go up. One leg comes up, reaching up as far as we can. The other leg should be completely straight. We go down, up with the other leg. Okay, up and down. Make sure that bottom leg stays straight. The second movement is going to be our side sit through. So from that same quadruped position, we lift opposite hand and foot. I'm going to turn towards my hand, facing the wall. If I can, I kick that leg out. Otherwise, keep it bent so that we can turn and go to the other side. Now, check my feet out real quick. If this is a little hard for you, I'm just going to keep my feet down. I'm just going to turn by lifting my hand off the ground. Okay, so that's always optional there to make things a little bit easier. Now, we're only going to have 2 exercises. We're only going to have those 2. But move as quick as you can, as fast as you can. And that's going to be it. Let's get ready. We got 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We're still going 3 rounds. All right. Are you ready? Get set. And begin. Scorpion. Reach. Reach. As high as you can. Get on the tip of the toes of that bottom foot. It's almost like I'm bringing my heel to my head of that up leg. The arms are staying straight. Got 10 seconds to go. Keep that bottom leg straight at the top of the motion. Top leg is bent all the way. And rest. We have our side sit through next. I'm going to shake it off a little bit. Get ready. And go. I'm going here, there. Opposite arm and leg off the ground. Come back to center, other side. And I'm reaching perpendicular with my leg to my torso. And I can go quickly, pushing away from the floor still with that bottom arm. That's first round. 2 more to go. 5. Get ready for that scorpion reach. Remember, top leg bent maximally. Heel to butt on the top leg. We're also stretching the front side of that upper leg. As we bring it back. 10 seconds. We're almost there. 3 seconds. Drive. On those side sit-throughs, make sure your foot plants down when you come to the side. From this angle, so you can see my feet if you look. Let's go. 30 seconds. I'm going to travel a little here. So notice my foot is planted. Gives me stability as I switch. And then I turn to the toes to actually get my rotation. So my heel stops me, my toes move me. 5 seconds to go. 1 last round to go. Scorpion reach. 3, 2, let's go. We do a lot of what's referred to as straight arm work on these sessions. See, a lot of people only do bent arm work, and that's like push-ups, rows, pull-ups, things like that. But straight arm work, get your shoulders and shoulder stabilizers working a lot more. We're almost there. Last one, and we're done. Did 5 seconds. 3, and go. Don't stop any sooner. Let's move. Make every second count. It's only 30 of them. I'm moving quick. If I want to add a little jump and do it faster, with a switch, a little more speed, a little more power. 10 seconds to go. We're almost there. Stick with it. Come on. Push it through. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Oh man, I am sweaty. Oh, let me wipe that down. Grab a little water, and then we do a little stretch to finish out. Woo! That little half-hour power, a little less. You know, if you don't count the warm-ups. But the warm-up's still good stuff, because you move around different ways. And somebody said in one of the comments for one of these videos for gonna be person jacked, strong. So yeah, we're gonna be so we need a pull-up bar too. But hey, we jacked. So we're gonna be lying down, facing up. From here, let's just cross one leg over the other. Get into those glutes. Grab the shin if you can here on that bottom leg. If that's too tight, just grab around the thigh and pull in. Okay? Grab the shin. Start slowing the breathing down. Taking some deep breaths. And then switch the sides. Slow the breathing down. And grab the shin if you can. If you get a crunch up, that's fine. But then fall back. Pull that leg with you and hold. Slow the breathing. Forget nasal only breathing. And good. All right, we're getting into the shoulders a little bit. Now, from here, we're going to have the right arm up. So I'm going to do it this way. The right arm's going to be up. And all I'm going to do is turn my body. So I get on my left side. I can bring my right leg forward. And just let the arm drop. But keep the palm facing the same direction. So we're getting into a chest stretch here. If you're really tight and your arm doesn't go, just turn the torso back a little bit, that's fine, and do it somewhere around here. And play around with the angles a little bit, find the angle that's tightest, and just hold that position. Let gravity do the work, pulling the arm down. I'm just gonna come back a little bit. If you find turning the arm, turning the hand, either direction gives you a better stretch, feel free to play around with that as well. And then we switch sides. So now the left arm is up. I'm going to turn over to my right side. And I'm going to let the arm drop. And explore the ranges of motion here. Again, if you're too tight, your arm can't go back at all. Just turn things up a little bit more. And then that way gravity can do a better job giving you the stretch here. Because once again, we're trying to relax into this. You can turn the arm, find different angles. Wow! That is it for today. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Hope to see you next week. Monday, full body strength. We do more bent arm stuff there. We have Monday at 10 Thursday again at 9 for our core and calisthenics. Hope to see you then, either class. Drop a comment, drop a line, send me an email. Let me know what you think of the classes. And I hope you have a great day. Get some protein in your next, and vegetables in your next meal.